Yeah, good morning, I guess. I don't know, man. Had struggled waking up today. That fucking sucked. Or that sucked. God, I'm cursing. Trying to become a family-friendly channel. Or whatever. Alright, so, yeah. First session out of 7. Basic stuff. You know the vibes. Alright, let's just get started so we can get this over with. And thank you for joining me, if you are joining me. Much appreciated. I'm just gonna set my phone timer, and then all good. Wait, what? True, dude. Know the function, brother. I turn this off. Oh yeah, because I trying to know what's called. Yeah.
And so this
Alright, okay. I think I got way too many alarms for that one. Alright. So I don't even know what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, session 1 done. Bro, I was wondering. Oh no, that's kind of cool. I didn't realize the mister was getting in the camera. No, that's not too bad. I think I'm gonna try and move it a little closer to get that effect. And let me add the break session and switch it over to session 2. Let me figure out a way so I can. Yeah, there we go. I can just move it a little bit closer to get even more. Well, this would be cool during Halloween. Nah, but it's for my throat pause. I've been having these weird, I don't even know what to call them, episodes. Not my uvula. It just really hurts for some reason. I don't even know why. Dick butt. No, I was looking that up to draw it on something. But yeah, what was I think I had like a whole thing for this, didn't I? Did I? Flywheel battery. Yeah, here we go. Let's see if there's anything actually good in here. What's this? Oh, that's for a later event. Oh, hell no. Nope, can't watch I'm Dante.
What's up, guys? I'm
Too many damn what's it called.
Hey, yo, what's poppin', Low Gang? I just got finished with my morning routine.
Shut up, Martina here, and today we're gonna make a 3.
No, thank you.
Usually I'd say...
There's gotta be a good video in here somewhere. Oh yeah, watch this video by Joma. Huh.
For as long as I've had this YouTube channel, I've mic boom arm in onto my mic, which is a Rode mic. In all honesty, I forget the model number. And on
Yeah, I'm not about to watch that. That's for more by myself stuff. I don't even know if TikTok's safe. The king of 4K gaming monitors. Coding problem. Damn, there's nothing interesting in my timeline. Maybe something like this, I guess. What's this? That'd be cool, I guess.
Privacy lets you shop. Reporting live from Chicago again. A Lamborghini.
What the hell is this? Ooh, wait, that could be bad for the camera, I just realized. It's not weatherproofed. over there. That's relatively good.
Sequence, function, and for $100? If you know it, you know it. If you don't, you don't. All right, it's all good, dude. It's not a trick question. It's like math, college. It's college level, computer science and stuff. Like a programming language. All right, let me see if I got the marker.
So if... Sorry, am I supposed to talk on the mic?
You don't have to talk. I'm just, if you want to express your thoughts.
This is just the base case, so if n is less than... so it'd be n is 0, this is n is 1. So you have, if n is less than...
Did you solve it?
What you're missing is if n is 0, which, I mean, the value...
Fibonacci sequence is normally defined by the... I guess this is good enough. I really want some decent content, Said that I want to watch. It's cool. I don't know if it's just my cup of tea. Not my cup of tea or something. Yeah. But yeah, shout out to him. Was it Nick White? Probably got subscribed. Alright.
Value would be 0, right? So if we were given n is 0. But, that's good enough, honestly. Yeah. Alright, man.
$100. That's
$100.
200.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Here. Not you.
Friends.
My brother's a computer science. Let me FaceTime.
Okay, no FaceTimes.
They're cheating.
I don't think anyone here knows how to write code.
Can we solve a riddle instead?
What was that?
Can we solve a riddle instead?
No. Okay. How about this? I'll give you $20 if you can name 4 programming languages.
Python. JavaScript.
Okay, one person.
What?
Yeah, one person.
Making up rules is because
This is my game. I get to make up the rules. What are the 4 programming languages?
Fortran, COBOL.
What?
COBOL, Fortran.
Yeah, I don't know what he was trying to go for.
All right, so palindromes. All right, palindromes. We have race car is a palindrome because race car backwards, race car. Cat is not a palindrome, so that would be false because backwards, that's, TAC. So let's do a function is palindrome, and just ask, do you have what's your coding experience, just for the the video or whatever?
I work for a trading firm.
Trading firm. All right, so you're super smart and stuff. All right, cool, dude. Here, I'll just hold it up. Oh yeah, do whatever programming language you want. No, I think it's fine. So what's your strategy here?
So you're just you get the length of the string. You start out with just do a for loop going halfway through the string, but then the first character is just the first character, and then you grab the last character. And then if they're ever different, then you automatically know it's not a palindrome, so you just return false. And you just iterate through, basically going first and last, second to first, second to last, third to first, third to last, and just work your way into the middle of the string. But I'm just making sure it works when you get to the odd character in the middle.
Honestly, I think it is exactly right. Oh. Just looking at it, honestly. Right, because if the length is 3, right, then it would be first character, last character, and then they'd both be at 2 on the second loop or whatever. You know what I mean, like an odd number. I think this looks great. 2-pointer approach, the optimal approach here. Return true. Hold on, let's see here. Return false if the characters are different, and return true if you make it through and all the characters are the same.
Yeah, checks out.
All right, awesome. Yeah, dude, that's it. You got a first try right away. Heck yeah.
Smart guy.
3, 4, 5. There you go, man. All right, dude.
Yeah, nice.
Freaking. Oh my god. Alright guys, that's it for now. I don't want to make this video too long. Me and Kenny were actually downtown and giving away tons of money, so I have way more clips. I might make a part 2. But if you want to see a bunch more clips, he made a whole video on his channel. I'm going to link that in the description. Thank you guys. Love you guys.
Cool video.
And thank you to privacy.com for sponsoring the...
So what does the guy do? He just does coding videos, I guess. So this whole thing's just programmed. I can mess with that. Only codes. Nah, that's cool. Michael Reeves the C? Nah, I gotta see the end result.
I can't let diabetes get in my way. I've got way too much stuff to do.
So here's what I do. I wear this Dexcom G6. It continuously sends my glucose numbers to my phone. And this arrow shows me where I'm headed and how fast, without finger sticks or scanning, making it much easier.
We are ranking tech crime in the
I gotta see that.
Canceled. Clever programmer, we all know it. You're gonna head for downward. Tech lead, the actual community. So let's go to the OGs. Tech anymore. Wait. Oh, yeah, he doesn't do it in it. He doesn't either. Okay, now it should be the actual community. So let's go to the OGs. Tech lead, you're going to D for downward spiral. Siraj, my guy, you're gonna head into C for canceled. Clever programmer, we all know, is going to the F tier for fuckboy. Devin Crawford is getting sent to the G tier for gulag because I'm pretty sure he's dead. Matt Tran will be joining his partner in crime in the D tier for docs. Life of Luba is going to the B tier for barely any content. All right,
this is the joke stuff. We're cold bullocking up there.
S.
Yeah.
Trash. A.
I don't even know what the fuck going on in this video.
B, C, and...
This video is sponsored by CuriosityStream.
Like,
here I go!
Osseo is pretty good.
Body shield here. Level 4.
One of the newest biome types introduced.
Oh, he doesn't use music. I mean, music. Jesus, I don't know why I stuttered on everything. One of my favorite. I was about to say Fortnite players. Apex players.
Wait, what? You didn't die?
At a skill level, I guess I'll never be. But I guess I should watch this on my own time and make some decent content by myself. Yeah, this is content. Yes.
To the game is the city biome. This is a completely unique biome type that's almost entirely constructed by human players. However, this video isn't about those human players, nor is it about the players they deliberately add to their party, like cats and dogs, but rather all the other builds in the game, and which ones function the best in the city meta. While obviously not all cities are the same, there are certain strategies that tend to make for a viable city build. We'll first discuss the most and least relevant abilities for city meta builds, and then go through the tier list for the city meta. The most important objective when playing in a city biome is avoiding direct contact with humans. While there are ways to defeat humans, doing battle with them on their home turf is nearly impossible. And so builds that easily get in a human's way, attract a lot of attention, or come off as intimidating to humans are going to be at the highest risk of doing that. So what types of builds tend to struggle in cities? The resounding answer seems to be tank builds. While tanks tend to be the most outright powerful builds in a given server, the city biome does not favor slow-moving herbivores that require huge amounts of food and have to spend most of the day grazing. In addition to attracting a ton of attention, the city meta is fast-moving and full of unorthodox barriers that slow, large, defense-based builds have trouble overcoming. Builds that have controlling large territories as part of their main questline will also have a lot of difficulty in city biomes. Cities are tightly packed because the potential loot is so good. If all that you're after is the XP-rich food, great. But if you're after the territory itself, few challenges are more difficult or deadly than trying to conquer a human player's territory. So what does work in cities? Probably the most common trait among successful city builds is omnivory. That's because omnivory is key to making sure the supremely valuable loot available in cities is something your character can actually make use of. This isn't to say that you can't succeed as a pure carnivore. Obviously, the crowded nature of cities means there's a lot of potential PvP targets. But there's no question that the scavenger strategy is more effective in cities than in any other biome. Another common trait is nocturnalism, since this makes it much easier to avoid humans. Normally, I tell players who swap to a nocturnal playstyle to avoid dealing with the diurnal player base to get good. But honestly, when it comes to humans, I think it's a fair strategy. As I said before, city biomes present some of the most challenging terrain to navigate in the entire game, and so having high mobility and a versatile array of movement options is essential to traversing the concrete jungles. Don't spec into a high top speed if it means giving up the ability to climb, high jump, crawl, or swim, because cities will test your ability to do all of these frequently. Perhaps one of the most powerful city abilities is flight, because it not only lets you bypass just about any obstacle, but also is by far the best way to avoid or escape contact with dangerous humans. The most common obstacles you'll be able to interact with in cities are power lines, which can be scaled if you have the climb ability, but tend to be best utilized by aerial builds as high visibility, low risk perch spots. Sewers, which can be accessed with the crawl ability and can function as a safe shortcut to multiple points in a city. Buildings, which often require multiple skills to navigate successfully and often contain the best loot, but are also the most dangerous places to enter due to being almost always guarded by humans. And most importantly, roads, which are the most common death trap for players in the city and require careful strategy to traverse. However, in the city meta, the most important factor by far is the build's intelligence stat. And this is because the best rewards can only be sustainably looted by using careful strategy and problem solving. Whether it's opening doors, crossing streets, avoiding traps, or stealing loot from humans, without intelligence, gameplay in the city biome is much more difficult. Alright, so let's get into the tier list for the city meta. In F tier, we have the Deer Guild, which includes the classic deer build along with its variants like the elk and moose. These builds lack nearly all of the most important traits for a city build. They don't have a high intelligence stat, they can't climb or crawl, and they aren't omnivorous.
Ooh.
However, deer players love to loot the gardens that human mains create in cities and suburbs, and because of that are extremely common at the edges of city biomes. However, they struggle to survive further in because of one of the main obstacles, roads. Because they have no way to climb or fly, they often have to cross roads by making an awareness check, which they often end up failing. However, even at the edge of cities, when things get crowded, deer don't do well, developing chronic wasting disease, although this is mostly due to a random bug in the deer's code, which I hope gets patched out soon. Wasting disease, although this is
chronic wasting disease, spine, here, oh wow, that sounds terrible.
Mostly due to a random bug in the deer's code, which I hope gets patched out soon. Next on the tier list, we have the first of many birds. Because of their high average intelligence, birds tend to do quite well in the city meta. This includes even the weakest bird builds out there, like the pigeon, which is on the low end of average in terms of the bird's stats. Still, being below average intelligence for a bird still puts you well above the average overall, and pigeons are great at making use of it, mostly for superior aerial navigation and for recognizing the human mains that tend to host drop parties most frequently. While their street smarts are solid, their combat potential leaves a lot to be desired. Pigeons get bodied by basically every other build in the city meta, and for that, they're stuck in D tier. The next build on the list is another bird, one that's opted for a tank type build, the goose. Now, I've actually got a full video dedicated to geese, so I won't spend too much time discussing them here. But geese are actually one of the few builds in the game that had a nearly dead player base, with numbers dwindling before they started joining city servers. However, with the introduction of city parks, geese have risen to prominence more so than ever before. With that said, as intimidating as they can be, they're easily defeated as long as your build can resist their intimidation abilities. They pose no real threat and don't really compete for the best loot either, and for that reason they're also in D tier. In C tier, we have a build that's had a bit of breakout success in the city meta, the coyote. Coyotes hold a low tier spot in the prairie and forest meta, mainly due to their inability to deal adequate damage to other players. However, most of the coyote's competition struggles in the city meta, while the coyote's excellent intelligence stat allows her to do quite well here. And in the city, potential targets for the coyote sport much less impressive combat stats. Coyotes are one of the few builds with a favorable matchup against the house cat build, one of the main matchups to consider in the city meta.
Time's up already? I mean, I only had a few 40 seconds left. I will have to come back to that. Yeah. Didn't know coyotes were valid like that. A wee bit depressing. But what's this? Weird. Now am I controlling this? Wait, what? I mean, I'll be. Wait, I don't need any strength. I can just make this bigger. Alright. Alright, session 2 starting now. I'm gonna go for a minute. I'll be right back. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I don't even know. That was just... Oh yeah, I had to help out family. Sorry about that. I don't even know what to watch. I'm stumped. I mean, I guess I can watch this though. We were just watching this. I don't even know. I might do 4 sessions and just do the math today. And I do the rest of it personally, or just by myself. Not really feeling that good. Damn. Wait, what the? There we go. Damn, I don't know why that was so hard. Pause. No, here we go. Whoa! Yo, my fault. What? What's that? What's that TikTok? Sir! I'm gonna need that bird. I forgot to do the session joint. Down bad, man? Yeah. Sir. I don't think so.
Sir. Sir. I'll take 2 of those to go. Sir. Sir. Give me 2 hot bowls of that to go.
Hey, yo. Oh, wait. Can't play that song. I feel like that would be copyrighted immediately. But nah, you know what I'm saying.
Able to take down other players if need be.
I'm gonna need that bird.
This build does best in coastal cities, but really is solid in just about any city, and ranks at high C tier. In B tier, we have the Feral Hog, another build which had a bit of breakout success in recent times. Feral Hogs are the bulkiest build on this list, and because of their bulk, they've got essentially no unfavorable matchups against the other non-human city builds. They are easily the safest build to play when it comes to having to fear combat from other players, unlike coyotes, which humans only perceive as dangerous, but really are far too weak to pose a threat to them. Feral Hogs legitimately are dangerous to humans. Because of this, I would expect the human player base to start calling for bans, and react quite aggressively when a hog's presence is discovered. Still, with one of the highest intelligence stats in the game, the hog build can quickly learn to navigate cities. Perhaps their worst detriment—
Let me check that everything's good with stream. Yep. This is... Let me put that a little higher. And you guys can hear the video, right?
is that they require a lot of loot to sustain, and since they can't climb, they may run out of all available loot rather quickly. Last in B tier we have the Squirrel. Squirrels have the highest arboreal mobility of any build in the game, and this mobility translates quite well to traversing buildings and power lines in the city biome. While they aren't tanks by any means, their thick fur does mean they can survive more damage than your average rodent build. Generally, they don't need to worry about this though, as their agility should be more than enough to allow them to escape most dangerous situations, and enough to allow them to bypass most obstacles and claim the best loot available. While they're certainly no powerhouse, there's no question that when it comes to traversing the urban biome, squirrels are near unparalleled. One of the biggest risks to squirrel mains is that their regenerative tooth ability forces them to use them every so often to damage structures, and gnawing on the wrong thing can mean game over for an inexperienced player. First in A tier, we have the Raccoon. I see the Raccoon build as sort of a direct upgrade to the Coyote, at least in terms of its viability in the city biome. It boasts similar DPS and intelligence, but is also omnivorous, has much better climbing abilities, and also has better stealth. Raccoon players have a reputation for making some of the best thieving builds in the game, and this is no mistake. Raccoons can get into just about any container, and their sense of smell is so good that there's basically no way to hide loot from them. One thing to note is that raccoons are a high skill ceiling build with a low skill floor. Despite the fact that the raccoon has all the tools it needs to succeed in the city meta, their average lifespan is only about 2 years despite having a maximum around 20. On a similar vein to the raccoon, next in A tier we have the monkey, another highly adaptable and versatile build, which combines the intelligence of the hog with the mobility of a squirrel to create a build perfectly capable of mastering everything about city gameplay. Monkeys are one of the few builds with an intelligence level high enough to directly interact with humans, whether that be stealing from them, trading with them, or even just generally socializing with them. The monkeys' main weaknesses, which are their low defenses and high food cost, are also somewhat mitigated by cities, since high-value loot is abundant and the predators that could take advantage of the monkey's low defensive stats have a tough time traversing cities uncontested. However, it's important to note that due to a monkey's size, the climbing obstacles in cities aren't always as safe as they seem, so knowledge of how to traverse them is paramount. In top tier, we have 2 builds which really have total command of cities, as well as nigh untouchability from the hazards common in cities. The first is the Corvid build, including crows, ravens, and magpies. These builds, which are tied with parrots for the highest intelligence level of any bird in the game, are masters of the city meta. Similar to monkeys, their main weaknesses of low base stats other than intelligence and mobility are less of an issue in the city. In fact, corvids play very similar to monkeys in basically every way except that corvids have the flight ability. They too can interface with humans with ease, but unlike monkeys, corvids don't have to worry about obstacles like roads or power lines. In fact, corvids use these to their advantage. Roads in particular can be used to access loot that would be otherwise inaccessible to a build with such a low power stat, whether that be loot from tough tree nuts or from players who didn't have the skills necessary to traverse those deadly roads. This was probably fairly predictable, but there's no question that the best city build in the game is the rat. While they don't have the flight ability, the rat's powerful incisor teeth give them the ability to forge their own paths through cities, being able to gnaw through pipes and even concrete. Their extremely quick spawn rates ensure that, once established, a rat player base will be able to leech off of human loot for as long as there's loot available. They're also excellent swimmers and take very little fall damage, so in a lot of ways, rats are even better suited to cities than humans are themselves. But more importantly, rats are smart enough to learn to avoid traps that humans deliberately set for them. Intelligence really is everything when it comes to the city meta, far more important than stats that are normally must-haves like power and HP. If you're interested in learning more about intelligent animals, I recommend you check out Super Smart Animals, a documentary about the heights of animal intelligence on CuriosityStream. It's an awesome 2-part series that covers both practical strategic
what else I got? Nah, I messed it up. I gotta watch this. What kind of fire?
The guy's literally 1 HP.
You just know the game so damn well.
What the hell is this? This door on some crazy shit.
Excuse me. But I feel like they're stealing content too at the same time. I don't want to disrespect them like that. I'll just have to find something else. New York? I don't even know. Blank key cash for a week. Fire. Sure. Take that. You should not pass. You should not pass. Team combos. Interesting. 8-hour daily method. What about this?
What's that? You eat food?
I mean, this is also kind of stealing
I
content,
don't
but...
think so. Today we're finding out how different food is made, and we'll discover, will we still eat it? Starting off with how Pringles is made. I actually really want to know this, because how? Obviously. How they make the Pringle go whoop? Huh? Huh? Well, I guess we're gonna find out.
Tubes are ideal containers for stackable chips. The foil will help keep the chips fresh.
Wait, what is this?
The streams of paper travel across rollers that coat them with glue.
Did you say glue?
The paper layers twist around a mandrel that's turned by a big belt.
I see no problem
the
in
belt
this.
also presses the glued layers together.
Oh, glue. Okay. Oh, they're making the
Next,
package.
The label paper gets a coat of glue.
Well, I don't care. No. They're trying to stall us. They're trying to hide their Pringles secrets as much as possible. Yeah, well, I can click
They
ahead
use
of the
a
video.
ratio of 1/3 water. A conveyor delivers the mix
There's
to
a
an auger,
potato.
which disperses it.
Nice. Ooh. Okay. Ooh.
Then it falls between.
I'm not gonna lie. I kind of want to do a little of that.
Nasty. Do I have enough time to play any game? I kind of feel like playing a game, honestly. I could load up Dark Souls. But I think my stream fucking starts to lag when I do that, though. So I'll just chill out with this for now. Don't want to ruin the vibes, I guess.
Come on, don't tell me you don't want to do that.
No.
Nah. Why can I suck my finger but not my microphone and without getting demonetized? Life is not fair.
Using 4 tons of pressure, they roll the mix into one long potato sheet.
Damn! Giant potato. That's a Mr. Beast video. Right there. I made the biggest Pringle. Let's go.
Man, I do not know why I can't get a vibe, you know what I mean? Good armor, endorsing, don't want to know. I feel like I'm gonna spend the majority of this time just trying to find a good video. Man, relays are really important, I guess, huh? The majority of the problems I see, there's a lot of relays. I mean, a lot of from all the projects Michael Reeves uses, I see he uses a lot of relays. Man. Oh, I know. Jew. June's videos are always the best. What was that? Rafe? Sure. If I'm keeping it 100 Maji, I don't think I'm about to do 8 sessions.
As
today. I
we
woke
teach
up
our
way too
students,
late.
week after week, they're
These always put me in a good mood, though.
Hey guys, this time I'm going to make sukiyaki with homemade tofu. Sukiyaki is a really popular pot dish in winter in Japan, and homemade tofu is so much better than store-bought. And it's pretty easy to make, so if you get a chance, please give it a try. First, let the soybeans soak in water for about half a day. The soak-in time depends on water temperature. You can see the details in the description.
Whoa, that's pretty cool.
Then blend it to make namago. Add the namago to boiling water and stir for about 10 minutes. While stirring, make sure the namago doesn't burn on the bottom of the pan. Then, strain the namago with a filter cloth to get soy milk. The leftover is called okara. It's very healthy, so I normally keep it. Next, prepare a nigari to curdle the soy milk. You can also use lemon juice.
Magnesium chloride. Interesting.
Heat up the soy milk and keep the temperature at 75 degrees Celsius. Add the nigari and stir gently. Leave it for about 15 minutes. While resting the soy milk, prepare a container for shaping the tofu. This is actually a shaper for sushi, but you can use whatever you want. For example, you can make holes on the bottom of a milk carton, or you can just use a filter cloth and tie it up tightly to shape the tofu.
Ugh. Actually, that's disrespectful. I don't know how it's gonna look. Probably won't look fire. Yeah.
Then soak the tofu in cold water for about 30 minutes.
Cool.
Cut it into pieces.
Yeah, it looks like real tofu. I mean, regular tofu or store-bought tofu, I guess.
If you don't have a torch, you can grill it, or you can just leave it as it is. Now prepare your vegetables.
Yeah. Be far with the blade. Okay. I'm not sure. My favorite. Are these called even considered vegetables? I think they are. Seedless, I guess. Scoring it. Fire. Wait, are these butter mushrooms? I don't even know. No, this is fire.
Let's make the sauce. Add sake and mirin and boil it. Then add sugar and soy sauce and let the sugar melt. Now it's all set. Melt the beef fat and cook the green onion in the sukiyaki pot to add flavor to the sauce. Then add the sauce and cook the tofu, mushroom, and konnyaku. Finally, place everything else. Normally, sukiyaki is eaten together with family or friends, so please enjoy a sukiyaki party. Itadakimasu.
No, this looks lit.
Oh, so good. Homemade tofu is the best. So I actually created a website thanks to Squarespace. I'll be posting more detailed information about the recipes I make and equipment I use there. I've been wanting to make a website for a while, and even though I have no web design experience, I was able to make one on my own. They have so many templates to choose from no matter what kind of website you want to make. And the design process is really easy and intuitive. You can buy your domain through Squarespace, or transfer it if you already have a domain somewhere else, like I did, since I've had junskitchen.com for years, even though I didn't know what I was gonna do with it. Check out squarespace.com for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/junskitchen to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Thank you for watching.
Nice. Man, I gotta get started on my website. You know, honestly, I think I've been overcomplicating it. I'm just going to do like the most basic website. Just take some. I need to make some videos though. I'd say, nah, I'm pushing it too far. I can literally just post whatever I want on there. A simple black and white website. Don't need to overcomplicate it. But I do want to make it something. I do want to work on it and progress it further. Excuse me. To the point where we're saying like this, man. Like, this is so fire. Like the tabs thing. So yeah, that might be a project I gotta work on myself, like on my free, like little by little, man. What's this one? I don't even know why I was feeling that. It wasn't even that good. But yeah, I guess that's where I'm gonna end my stream. Thank you for popping out if you did. Sorry I didn't do the full stream. I will stream on Saturday to make it up. Maybe, I don't even know if I split a stream throughout the week. But I think I might have to leave early on Wednesday because I have an interview, and Tuesday. So yeah, that's that. Thank you for pulling up. I'm gonna try and get some work done independently, and if you guys have some work to do, you should do the same. Have a great day, and what's that? Be good people. Yeah, something like that.